welcome back to another Season 2 tutorial. So, I missed a few things at Spawn Island. So, where you have this, like, cobblestone thing, you want to bring up another block, you have a torch, and then the sign says, welcome to Stampy's Lovely World Season 2. I missed that in the last video, so, yay. On the monument thing, I just forgot the back of this. You want to bring the back up so you don't see any of the white wool, sorry. These are what the flowers should be. I was very mispronounced the name. I don't know why that's dirt, I just put that as grass. So, let's do more updates, because whoa. So, let's just see this little area and we'll work our way that way. At this little area by the doghouse, where you have these stairs going up, you want to leave a 2-block gap and have a torch. From that torch, you want to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 8th block, you want another torch. Okay, so sorry about that brief interruption, technical difficulty, background noise. Yeah, so where is this torch? You want to leave 8 from that. 1, 2. Yeah, 8 on the knife. You want a torch source to be 30 blocks away from that terrain. You want to get rid of Harry, or the, like, Harry's hut thing here, the horse that has been relocated to the animal haven, just over there by the Stampy where it is. So the doghouse has been moved back to its original location, so you're right up against the entrance. You should be in line with the entrance of the doghouse. And then the iron frame is just, or the thing is just a glow iron frame, and the bone should face that way. So where you have this 5. The next one you want to have another grass block and terrain. So one behind this new grass block. If you go over, you want 1 block of dirt, 4 grass up, 1 down, so it should connect like this. And fill that in with brick dirt. This tree has been added, so where you go this furry at the end towards this terrain, you want to go into on the fur. There's a spruce log with vines on each side, and then I'll show this tree. It's pretty easy. Let's do this. So you want to remove all the chickens from the chicken coop thing here. You want to empty this chest and the hopper and get rid of sign text. So that's like excellent. You want to remove the items from the chest right here by the melons. But the pumpkins, you want to remove the items in that. The wheat and beetroot, you want to remove that. The cactus, you want to remove the items from that. The sugar cane, you want to remove the items in the chest. Another wart, you want to also do the same. So there's be no items in these chests. They have been removed and deleted. The torches on this have been removed, so we just want to remove those. At the little thing here by the tree farm, remove all the items from the chest, so it's completely empty. Same on the mushroom farm, so these chests are empty. That's actually the only update down here, which is pretty cool. Where should we begin? Because I don't want to do this yet. let's use balcony terrain, because there are quite a few updates to the balcony terrain. So, you want to remove all the grass that was on the balcony terrain. Let's go layer by layer. So there is a tree here. So if you go these stairs, you bump up right on it. You want to leave free on the fourth one. You want a spruce log, and then your tree just looks like this. Okay. There is a terrain change right here, so it's either a block that's been added or removed. There's a torch right there. Oop. There's a terrain change right here. There's a terrain change right here. Terrain change right here. There's a torch in this corner. There is a terrain change here, so it's 1 and then 2 and then that strip. Long row, sorry. Then there's another torch right there. There's a torch right there. Sorry, it's good. You want to get rid of these couple deep slate block and just extend your fences. There's a torch on this dark oak one right here. One right. So from this torch in the corner, you want to leave 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. On the fourth one, you want a torch. From that, you want to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the seventh block, you want a torch. Torch on this block, 2 blocks away on the second block, is removed on the path. There is a torch if you come in these stairs, 1 block away on the second. This trapdoor has been all fixed. Those are all updates here. There's, if you go 2 blocks away from these stairs on the third, there's a glow torch. Okay, let me explain. So all the glowstone are torches. All the redstone blocks are removed grass or details. That might make it easier to do that. Let me just triple check. I forget. And you want to, okay, let me do that. So in the middle where like this water thing is, and like this little part here, you want to remove the torch stairs either side. Also, this water is just normal flowing. There's some alterations or changes. You want to remove this ice in the big lake thing and the small one right here. You want a deep slate, couple deep slate wall that goes down block. 1 block, like on the next block from the path. Like that. The grave has, thank goodness, this grave has been updated. So there's oak and sandstone all on the walls, and then there's oak on the roof. There's 2 red candles right here, and the sign says. That should be all the updates on it. Outside. Okay. The mob trap is quite confusing. I want to remove the tall grass over here and add a vine. And I'll actually ignore that. let's do this side first. We're 11 minutes in the video. Okay, my voice hasn't died completely yet. There's some Vine updates over here. Over there, the grass or decal has been removed up here, same with that. You want to remove some vines right here. You want to add or remove a torch, add a torch or remove some vines. I forgot what that said. Some grass has been removed here. Some grass up on this top layer has been added and removed. I'll try my best to show it. Kelp is fern, emerald is grass. So it's like that. This tree has been removed. There's a look at the back of these three being removed. I apologize for my yawn. You want a little grass in that, like little part that's there. You want cobblestone walls and 2 birch trapdoors, gate fence gates right there, so make sure the villager doesn't escape. No, oh hello, there's the villager. No updates in here. There's a torch added on this block if you go 2 blocks away from this torch. There's also a torch right here when you come up the stairs. Any updates in here? No. Let's do William Beaver's cave. Remove all the items from the chest. Yeah. You want to remove all the items from the chest like that. You want to remove the bookshelf and the anvil. You want to have this gap be free. So in line, if you're bumped up against the furnace, you want 2, and you want this stone to be removed. If you go this 3, you want this stone to be removed. It's quite confusing. I'll just give a little look. This stone has been removed. If you go to the second block, that stone has been removed. Remove the items from the chest, which I forgot to do. Oopsie. Add stone back. The stone has been added back. This little cave thing that he did was covered up. I want to remove the items from this chest. I'm not 100% sure about the barrel behind there. So there is William Beaver's cave. You want this tree to be added. So if you go 2 blocks from the path, you need, on the 3rd one, you want a spruce log. It's like one of those other trees, like it's easy. There's a torch right here, 2 blocks away from the love garden, that path. You want just remove all the grass and decals on this little layer here. And we'll add and remove some more as necessary. There is a dandelion 1 block away from this torch right here. And the axolotl ponds, this is what the grass looks like. Oops, sorry. I apologize, not grass. This is the removed decals in the pond thing here. So just take a good look at that. You can place the redstone blocks just to help you understand where it is removed. Okay, so you want Donald the Axolotl's house to be completely different. So above the yellow stained glass, you want a lime you want a lime green ring that just goes on top of that yellow glass and goes in with the corners connecting, and the next one you want to fill that all in. You want a redstone, or not redstone, excuse me. You want a lamp on the top here where there's 5 on the long shot. But where's that? I have been recording for almost an entire day today, so I apologize. Here is the stuff, things removed in the house. Oh, sorry. Wait, there's a diamond block. We want a sea pickle added right here. 2 sea pickles added right there. You want a torch right here. So if you go this, you want that torch. You want these 2 black stained glass on the long sides facing the hill and the feeder. And on the front, you want this first orange glass, and then one in the middle front, 2 black stained glass like that. Sorry. Is that all over that? Here's the grass that has been removed from in front of the feeder. I will go over this. So now we get to the mob trap. So I have just completely redone all the grass and details on this, like all the grass, just to make it easier for you guys who don't have it. Sorry, I keep looking at my Discord while I'm recording this. Yay. So just pause and you guys can take a look and do this in your world. I'm not sure about this grass. I'll double check that. Oh, glop. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. hopefully this is easy to follow. Okay, so there's a hole right here. You want this hole right here. Over here, there is a hole and a vine going into the hole. So off camera, this will all be converted to what it's supposed to be. Also, the redstone is removed, the emerald is added grass, the ferns are, or the kelp is ferns. Okay, so going to the luxury barn. Right next to this gate, you want a mangrove sign that says this. I'm not gonna say it because I'm cool. You want this mud outline on the outside and with the water. On the inside, this is what it should look like. These are also beetroot, I think. I think those are beetroot. I'll double check now. Check that off camera. Over here by the chest, you want the items to be removed, which I forgot. Oops. I forgot to do that. And then you want 4 fences behind that, and then 2 on top. Replace gates with gold. So you want to replace these gates that were here with cherry doors, and there are 2 torches in the middle here, or 3. It should look like this. Let's take a deep breath. Also, there are barrels here if there aren't on the world. Let's do the farm factory. So we'll see the sign. There's a sign, but no updates to it. You want to remove all the items from the hopper. Going towards the house, you want I don't know what that's bleeped out. But you want a dirt block right here. And I'm pretty sure that's all the changes in this build. We've been recording for 26 minutes. Okay. At the rocket boat, hot air balloon terrain thing, you want all this gravel to be removed. right here at BOT boat. You want the boats to be removed. Either that was a barrel conversion error or it's like that. Well, I forgot to remove that. I'll triple check that. I'll probably tell in the last setting. The sign has an update, so it's glow liking or just normal white dye, so things like that. Remove the boats on the inside. I actually forgot to remove the computer screens there. You want some sugar cane to be removed over here. Okay, at the airport, you want, okay, there's a lot of it. Remove items from the chest. You want to remove the items from that chest. Remove. You want to remove the item frames from the robots with the banners. So there's no item frames there anymore. In the gift shop, you want to empty out the, you want no items in the chest. Change the block. Okay, you want to change the block of quartz to this chisel quartz block. And that's all the updates to the airport. Yes, I'm just triple checking because I want to make sure nothing's wrong. Yeah. Ooh. At the sport arena, you want to remove all the triangles from the chest of the javelin game. I'm trying to do this all in one video, so I apologize. This next video I want to do Charles's bedroom. So, on this robot in Polly's backyard, you want weather copper rods, but I'm on the Fun and Fear world, as you can see, so I don't have this yet, so yay. W Minecraft. You want all the grass by the little lake pond here to be removed. Inside of Polly's house, there's no table here anymore, so you want to remove that. Okay, pretty sure those are still there. Yeah, okay. I think that was the only update at Polly's house. At 4 candles, you want to remove every item from the barrels. All those candles have been removed from the barrels. So there's more removed grass over here. There are 2 grass that are still there. There's 2 grass back here. At Special Mart, you want all these barrels to have Potion of Regeneration for 45 seconds, Potion of Poison. You want a Potion of Poison for 45 seconds in the second barrel. In the third, you want Invisibility for 3 minutes. Next one, you want Potion of Weaving for 3 minutes. And the last one, you just want Balls of Water. And that is the only update I have for Special Mart. In the escape room, let's go to the scaffolding area. You want to remove all the items from the dropper. You want to remove the cobblestone from this. I also haven't done that because, whoa. I need to do that off camera, I just realized. Oops. Technical difficulties. You want to remove all the items from the barrel. Just go breaking here. You want to remove the leather from the smoker. You want the strawberry still to be empty. Remove the items from the hopper. I'm gonna patch that up. In Stampy's bedroom, you want to remove the items from the chests down there. Remove the items from this chest also. And those are the only two updates. Okay. Ooh. Let me just go break that because I'm gonna forget. Okay. So we are speeding through this. Oh, there is some snow right here in front of the door for bingo, which I'll just do now like that. And in front of the first place podium like that. If you're wondering about the museum, that update will be in a separate tutorial when we get to that. At the train station, you want a sign in front that says train station. You want to remove the items from the droppers and the robots. These signs have been updated so they're with a white dye. Like this. At bingo, you want to remove the items from these chests so they are empty. At Build-A-Bot, you want all the items from the barrels to be removed. Yeah. At Home Dome, you want, where is it? You want to remove the bucket of water from the dropper. And also, in the next one from the broom stand, you want to remove the balls of water so it's just empty. At Joe's Arcade, you want to remove the minecart like that. You want to remove the items from these droppers and the barrel. At Fortune Fountain, you want to remove the item frames and the painting so they're just exposed droppers. You want to remove something over here, the items from the item frames. The minecart has been removed. The items in this chest have been removed, which I forgot to do a bunch of these chest updates. So there we go, live update. I'm pretty sure there's, oops, that was a bad spot to break. There is updates down here. Yes, these repeaters have been added and altered. So these should look like this. That's what they should look like. This gravel is removed in that kind of shape. Where's that hole? Look, cat, kitty cat. Finally a lovely ink. You want nothing on the first floor. On the second floor, there's a bunch of updates. So when you use this spruce stair to want to leave a block. On the next one, you want a block of earth gravel. You want the water to remove one row of the farmland and then have the flowing water like this. Remove all the items from the hopper, furnace, and thing. Also, all these fences weirdly are acacia. I don't know why. Also, all the minecarts have been removed. Oh, I'm going too fast. Okay. On the next floor, you want to remove all the... Can't get the words. My words out. You want to remove all the words from the signs. Remove the item frames with the puppy. That's all the updates on this. Advertisement. Advertising. On the next floor, you want the chest handle to be facing towards the wall right there. All the updates on love guarding. Okay, on the next floor, where you have this nether brick, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, you want a gravel. Diagonal to that, you want torch. In front of the, or behind the gravel, you want gravel. You want 4. On the 4th one, you want a torch. Chest has been rotated, so it's like this. And I'm actually not sure why there's gravel. There is a random chest, so if you go this nether rack or nether brick stair, you go up 2 and diagonal left 1, you have a chest. Go going back to this nether brick, you'll go over 2, up, and there's this white wool added. On this little platform, there has been a item frame removed with the shears. The water level has been fixed in these cauldrons. There's another gravel block, 1 block away from this lamp. None of this layer. After that layer. So we're just on the crafting room layer. You want to skip a layer. On the next one, you want the chest to be facing towards where the farmland is, or where the new shipyard is. You want to rotate the chest so the handle is facing this way. You want to remove the items from the hopper, the chest, and the dispenser. Barnaby's level. On Fizzy's level, on the Fizzy Elephant's level, you want the chest to be rotated like that. On that layer. On Polly's floor, you want to remove the redstone from these droppers. Okay, those are all the updates for Lovely Ink. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not missing anything, that is all the updates. for the back town. So next video we'll be in Charles's bedroom, then Molly Mole's bedroom with the guest room included. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.